G'day, friends from Private Universe. This is Carlos Camacho. And anyway, we've got another little show for you. Today, just on the road, on the road here again in my portable little studio. I had just recorded, actually, this whole episode when I realised I didn't press play. So don't worry, life is like that. It's going to come out even better the second time around. Don't get frustrated with shit like that. I just spoke 20 minutes for nothing before. But anyway, I really liked it. And so did the frogs outside who can hear me. There's a lot of thunder out there and rain. You might be able to hear it every now and then. And I did it on purpose because I love sometimes having the background noises in the podcast just to make it a little bit more personal and a little bit more intimate. So what I was talking about, which didn't record, was about not allowing December to go by, without organising yourselves. Because it's human nature to kind of like think, oh, well, this year's gone. Whatever I've got to do, I'll do it next year. It's a big mistake, my friends, big mistake. Because what happens is that time is valuable. Every moment is valuable. Well, it's pretty much priceless, really, because you can't replace time at the end of your life. And by letting a whole month go because it's the end of the month, and then really you're going to let the whole first month go, January, because it's too hot or too this and that, for us in the southern hemisphere anyway. For those in the northern hemisphere, it's too bloody cold, I suspect, for some of you anyway. And so there's always a reason, the end or the start, I'll wait till tomorrow or next month. Big mistake, because really you're going to start things in February. If you do now, like today, 1st of December, if you start now, whether it's starting that garden or writing that book or ringing that friend you haven't heard from for a while, or it could be just something simple like, I don't know, painting a wall, fixing something that you need to do, losing weight, putting muscle, anything like that, that we all those things that we do pretty much all the time, is one of those things that, if it doesn't, if you can't organise yourself to do it right now, you probably won't do it, really, There's no better time than now, my friends. No better time than now. So it's just one of those things that you've got to, if you can, then just take it by the throat now. Make sure that you plan, you get up just like it's a normal day, because calendars are just human constructs. That's all they are. Calendars are human constructs. So the sun doesn't know that there's a calendar. It just comes out, A shark doesn't know it's December. It's still going to do exactly the same thing it did any other day. So, of course, we're just overrated mammals, really. But it's one of those things that if you don't worry too much about dates, you're going to get a lot more done, because really you'll find that if you calculate all the times that we've left things because it's the end of the day, end of the week, end of the night, end of the month, you'll find, let alone end of the year, there's tons and tons of time at the end of our lives that were just wasted, my friends. So it's, I wouldn't worry too much about leaving things. What you need to do is the contrary. Get up, December, do it right now. Organise those things that you want to do. Start that garden or whatever you're going to do, Why not? It's one of those things that you just need to, if you can, right away, just lock it in. Doesn't matter if it's the 1st of December, because you're not going to do it the 1st of January. You'll have a hangover. You probably wait till February, and That's almost 2 months, man. That's a lot of time. It's a lot of bloody time. And so is it worth it? It's almost another lifetime by the end of it. Yeah. And so it's one of those things that, don't fall that trap of making those mistakes, of leaving things where it's too late, too early, too whatever, Yeah. Do not get into that because the most precious thing we have is time. There are billionaires right now all around the world. There's probably dozens of them dying. Their last day on the earth, probably billionaires. There'll be thousands of millionaires and billionaires, and I can tell you, they would swap everything they have, their life, for yours, without even knowing what you have, as long as you have more time on this earth, because they know that the most precious thing they have on their deathbed is more time. They would even swap everything, all their mansions, all their cars, all their capital, maybe even planes, if they have them, for a few more nights on this earth, guaranteed, even if it's living under a bridge. And so, having said that, it's very important for us to remind ourselves every day, that time, existence, like I say on this program, is miraculous almost, but it's definitely, it's definitely, I would say, marvelous in the sense that because we can't grasp our own time, because it's hard to live in the present. We're always putting off things or living in the past. For us human beings, it's very difficult because we're not as connected to nature as other animals are. And so, even though it's hard for me as well, I've got to, as I'm talking now, I remind myself what to do. And so it's one of those things that, if we can take control, So the reason I'm talking about this today is because I think what we need to do is practice it. And the best way to practice it is now, in December, because everyone leaves December aside from doing things. They're waiting for holidays and getting together, or maybe just being out, away from work or study or whatever, and that takes most of the focus. But those little tasks, those little things that we want to achieve, and maybe we want to put off for 2024, start it now. And the best way to practice it is now at December, because then you could, once you do it in December, where most people don't, you lock it in for other things. You lock it in because it's too late at night, too late in the morning, too late on the week, or whatever it may be. The too late thing is a cop-out. Us humans, we love that. I was going to do it, but it was too late. So don't fall for that, my friends. It's one of those things that, just try to take things, as they come, but plan it. Also, we have to plan our partying for sure. Why not? We have to plan to party, because it's very important that we that when the time comes to have fun, you have fun. You work hard, party hard. Rest hard. Work hard, party hard, rest hard. Repeat. And then I think we can squeeze out the best of life. Don't let the most precious thing you have go by just because of a human construct like a calendar. And enjoy it too. Enjoy the times, because we're getting close now to the end of the year, but it's not the end of the year, and there's lots of nice things that we can do. Don't forget the little daily things, my friends, okay? I'll probably talk to you in a couple of weeks, see how you're going, and remember, existence is marvelous. Bidding you farewell, Carlos Camacho from Private Universe.